Have you ever felt like certain actions hurt more than they should? A hurtful word, a mocking look, a toxic behavior that makes you angry, emotional, maybe even broken inside. Today I won't ask you to fake strength, and I won't give you shallow advice like, just ignore it. Instead, I'm going to reveal a simple secret, a secret buried deep in the heart of Stoic philosophy. A shift in perspective so powerful that once you see it, you'll never see toxic behavior the same way again. No matter how harsh someone's actions are, you'll learn to look at them from a place no one can reach. A place of deep awareness and quiet power. In this video, I'll share 10 golden keys, each one a step closer to emotional freedom, quiet strength, and inner peace. A kind of peace that toxic people can't touch. What you're about to hear. No one may have told you this before, but it has the power to change the way you see the world. Forever. And don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell, because what's coming next, God willing, will go even deeper and touch your heart in new ways. Let's begin the journey of mastering anger through the language of conscious silence. Key 1. Toxic behavior is not about you, it's about them. This is the first lesson you need to hold in your heart before your mind. The toxic behavior you receive isn't a mirror of who you are, it's a reflection of their own brokenness. When someone ignores you, disrespects you, or mocks you, the first thing you need to understand is this says nothing about your worth, but it says everything about what's going on inside them. Stoicism teaches us not to carry the emotions of others on our backs. When someone throws negativity or anger your way, they're unconsciously dumping their pain onto you. Once you understand this depth, you'll stop asking, why are they treating me this way? And start wondering, what's going on inside them that makes them act like this? The more pain they hold inside, the more they try to project it onto others. When you see that clearly, you become immune. You no longer take things personally. You no longer break. You no longer rage. Instead, you watch from a distance, calm, detached, because you understood the game before it even began. You're not the real target. You're just the blank screen they're projecting their own darkness onto. Key 2. Patience isn't weakness, it's quiet heroism. Real patience isn't about holding back your anger while you're boiling inside. It's about reaching a point where you don't even see a reason to be angry anymore. The wise person, the Stoic, doesn't let someone else's behavior shake their balance. No matter how much hurt, betrayal, or unfairness they face, they know mastering yourself is more important than winning an argument. Not every battle deserves your sword. Some fights are just free rent in your head and heart. When you choose patience, it's not because you're weak. It's because your energy is too valuable to waste. In Stoicism, patience means putting things in their true size. Understanding that toxic actions don't change who you are, they only reveal who they are. You don't stay calm because you can't win. You stay calm because the real victory is walking away with your soul intact. So next time someone tries to hurt you, remember, you decide to be a mirror of their anger, or a mountain no storm can move. Key 3. Don't let them drag you into their inner chaos. When people act toxic, they don't just want a reaction. They want you to lose your balance. They want to pull your peace into their storm. But Stoicism teaches a golden rule. Don't sink to the level of chaos, rise above it. When you get angry at a toxic person, you hand them the biggest win. You show them their words control you. that their actions direct your emotions. But when you respond with calm, when you reply with silence or dignified indifference, you send a louder message than words. I won't play in your mud. The harmful person doesn't win when they hurt you. They win when they make you act like them. Protect yourself. Don't enter a battlefield you never chose. Stay in your space of awareness, your boundaries, your peace, and above all, treat every attempt to provoke you like a test to prove you are bigger than anything trying to bring you down. Key 4. Patience is the highest form of control. In today's world, many see patience as weakness, as if being quiet means you're scared or helpless. But Stoicism sees it differently. Patience is the peak of mental strength. It means you can respond, but choose not to, because you see the bigger picture. Patience is not allowing the fire inside you to burn you down. Choosing calm doesn't mean you accept disrespect. It means you know anger won't fix it, and might even cost you more than it helps. Every time you stay patient, you remind yourself you own your emotions. Your emotions don't own you. You build a wall of dignity no one can break. Remember, patience isn't silence in the face of injustice. It's wisdom in choosing how, when, and whether to respond. You don't stay quiet because you're afraid. You stay quiet because you're strong enough not to shatter. Key 5. Sometimes silence is the punishment they don't deserve. In moments of anger, it feels like you have to reply. That silence means surrender. But Stoicism teaches a deeper truth. Some responses are rewards not everyone deserves. When you reply to every insult or toxic act, you're unknowingly offering attention to people who don't deserve it. You're showing them their negativity matters to you. But when you respond with calm silence and a quiet smile, you say more than 1,000 words. Your presence doesn't affect me. Your toxicity doesn't touch my peace. Not every question needs an answer. Not every provocation deserves your dignity. Sometimes the greatest slap is simply walking past the disrespect as if it never happened. Choose your battles wisely. Don't waste your words in places where dignity doesn't grow. Key 6. Some people want to destroy your peace because they lost theirs. It's a hard truth. But sometimes people hurt you not because you did anything wrong, but because your presence reminds them of what they lack. Your calm irritates them. Your confidence threatens them. Your light exposes the darkness they carry inside. So they attack, not to fix themselves, but to dim your light. The Stoics remind us people project their inner world onto others. The angrier someone is, the more broken they usually are, and the more they try to pull others into their pain. But here's your power. You don't have to accept the invitation. Don't let their chaos define your peace. You are not responsible for healing wounds you didn't cause. You are not obligated to carry someone else's emotional trash. If someone can't sit in your light without trying to dim it, let them go. Let them walk their journey without dragging you down. Peace is not selfish, it's survival. Key 7. Not everyone deserves access to you. Your time, your energy, your presence, these are not for sale. The more you allow toxic people into your space, the more they drain the life out of you, bit by bit, day by day, until you look in the mirror and don't recognize who you've become. Stoicism teaches boundaries, the quiet kind, the sacred kind. Not loud walls, but silent, firm doors that don't open for just anyone. You're not rude for walking away. You're not cold for protecting your space. You're just tired of bleeding for people who wouldn't give you a bandage. Remember, you are not a home for chaos. You are not a stage for someone else's drama. You are a temple, and not everyone deserves to step inside. Key 8. You don't need closure from people who hurt you. We all want that final conversation, that explanation, that apology that never came. But the Stoics would tell you closure is an inside job. Waiting for an apology from a toxic person is like expecting fire to cool you down. You don't need their words to heal. You don't need their guilt to forgive. You don't need their recognition to move on. What you need is this moment, right here, where you decide, I deserve peace whether or not they understand what they did. Sometimes the healing begins not when they say, I'm sorry, but when you say, I'm done. You don't need to understand their why. You just need to honor your worth and walk away with dignity. Key 9. Inner peace is more powerful than revenge. Revenge feels good for a moment, but peace lasts a lifetime. The need to get even, to make them pay, is natural. But it's not freedom, it's a new prison. Stoicism teaches that the best revenge is not becoming like those who hurt you. That the real win is walking away without bitterness in your heart. Don't let someone's cruelty become your teacher. Don't let their behavior shape your values. You are not here to match their energy. You are here to elevate it. The moment you choose peace over pettiness, you've already won. The moment you protect your soul instead of proving a point, you've stepped into power they'll never understand. Let them wonder why you never fought back. Let them feel the silence you left behind. Because sometimes the loudest statement is no statement at all. Key 10. Your calm is a weapon. Use it wisely. There's a kind of power that doesn't shout, doesn't argue, doesn't explode. It just stands still and doesn't move. That's the kind of power Stoicism builds. When someone screams at you and you remain calm, you win. When someone disrespects you and you respond with elegance, you win. When someone tries to bring you down and you keep rising, you win. Your calm confuses them. It breaks the cycle. It removes their power. They can only hurt you if you react, but if you don't, their weapon turns to dust. Let them talk. Let them act. Let them throw stones. You stay still. Because you know who you are, and you know this truth. The storm was never outside, it was always in them. Final words. You've made it this far. So now let me tell you what the Stoics would say to you, if they could sit beside you right now. You are not here to control others. You are here to master yourself. Let them be who they are. You stay who you are. Silence isn't weakness, calm isn't surrender, walking away isn't losing. It's the path of the strong, the clear, the awake. And if no one's told you this lately, you don't have to be loud to be powerful. You don't have to be harsh to be strong. And you definitely don't have to break to prove you were hurt. You just need to know. Your peace is yours. Your calm is yours, and no one deserves to take that away. Not today, not ever.